we're here with Spencer Oliver at the Broadmarsh Shopping Centre in Nottingham ahead of Carl Froch's open workout. Massive fight coming up this Saturday. I mean, what have you made of all the build-up so far?
Well, you know, I think when the fight was first announced, the rematch, which everyone expected, controversial stoppage last time out, so we wanted the fight. Wembley Stadium sold out, unbelievable. And the build-up with the guys, you know, it's been a real reverse turn of psychology, really. I mean, Groves was the one that was pushing the buttons to start with. Froch was the one that was getting rattled, pushing Groves on the pitch, and really didn't look comfortable. We've seen the gloves were off the other night, and we've seen a total reverse. I think that now Froch is the one, as we're getting nearer, the anticipation is creeping up. I think that Groves is the one that's looking a little bit uncomfortable, and Froch, you know, definitely winning the war of words last time out at the weekend. So, you know, this is a real interesting contest. But if I asked you the question, who's going to win the fight, you would probably struggle to tell me, as everybody else does. I don't think there's going to be any surprise. I think this is a real 50-50 contest.
No, definitely. I think the only winners here are the fans, really. I mean, I've been going back and forth, and like you said, after the gloves are off, so I've changed my mind numerous times since. So
yeah, sure. I think that you know, everybody feels the same. They don't know. I started off massively thinking, you know, Geroge Groves was going to win the contest. Now I'm starting to doubt, is he actually going to win the contest, or will Froch, you know, use that grit and that determination that we've seen all through his career to pull off another epic victory? One thing's guaranteed, we're in for a hell of a fight, and I think, you know, the biggest crowd since post-war, 80,000 plus. I mean, we're going to have fireworks.
Yeah, definitely. And you've been in massive title fights yourself as a boxer. What is this final week like as a professional, building up to a fight?
I think it's all about just focusing, you know, on the job in hand. All the hard work's been done, and yeah, just looking forward to fight week. The last week's, if I'm honest, is horrible. All this, doing the press, the open workouts, trying to sell the show, not really enjoyable because the hard work's been done. You just want to get in there now and get it on. And you know, both guys will be in great shape, and looking forward to hearing that bell come Saturday night.
And of course, we've got a great undercard as well, the likes of Anthony Joshua, Jamie McDonnell, who's going to be here today as well. I mean, what are some of the key fights you're looking forward to on the undercard?
Well, I'm looking forward to Joshua against Matt Legg. Obviously, it's just another stepping stone for Anthony Joshua, who I believe is going to be, you know, the future world heavyweight champion. Joshua was trained by my father when he started and brought up through the ranks, so I've got a big interest in Anthony Joshua. McDonnell, I think he's going to win the fight. I've seen his opponent from Thailand, 54 fights, 52 wins, 34 knockouts. Sounds incredibly impressive, but all been in Thailand. Looks a little bit slow, a little bit ponderous, and I think that McDonnell will win that one comfortably, and he deserves that as well, because the title was taken away from him outside the ring, not in it. So that's a fight that I'm looking forward to. You know, there's a number of them. Kevin Mitchell I'm looking forward to as well. I think that they've handpicked a handful of fights, which is great, because normally on these big bills we get 12, 14 fights, and people get a little bit bored, and there's fights on there that don't really need to be on there. I think this one, you know, there's 5 exciting fights, and the crowd are going to be really pleased. So I'm looking forward to every one of them, if I'm honest.
Oh, definitely. Of course, James DeGale in the mix as well, and if he wins, he fights the winner of Froch or Groves.
Yeah,
so.
And I think that's another winnable fight as well. DeGale fighting Gonzalez, who's unbeaten in 18 contests, I think, but it looks like a winnable fight for DeGale, and, you know, a stroke of genius really by Eddie Hearn putting DeGale on the undercard, because it makes for a massive fight of the winner, Froch Groves.
And going back to Groves quickly, last week he signed for the Sauerland brothers.
Yeah.
What have you made of that?
Well, I think it's a good move. You know, I know Kalle Sauerland very well, and Nissa. Great promoters, got contacts all over the world. They've got Arthur Abraham, so you know they can make things happen. Is it a surprise to me? Not really. I think Groves has had contact with the Sauerlands for a long time now anyway, so it doesn't surprise me, but I think, yeah, it's a pretty good move for Geroge Groves.
And finally, what is your week like this week? What are you going to be doing this week?
I'm busy. Obviously, we're here today with Carl Froch, tomorrow with Geroge Groves, and then we're at Wembley all week. Press conferences for the undercard, press conferences for the main event, Friday the weigh-in, and then Saturday, bang, the big one.
Thank you so much, Spencer.
Lovely, thank you.